So I've heard people both refer to Demon Slayer as the best anime of all time and the worst anime of all time, and everything in between, but I personally just find Demon Slayer kind of bland and inoffensive. Demon Slayer is kind of just a classic shonen. It's not really doing anything different, but it's not really doing anything bad that's out of the norm. It's just kind of what shonen is, just a culmination of what the shonen genre is, and it doesn't really do anything else. To me, I kind of just think of it as one shonen and a drop of a trillion other shonens that doesn't really do anything different. So I never really got why it got so popular or so hated as it was, because to me it just seemed kind of, I don't know, it just seems quite inoffensive to me. Don't really think too much one way or the other. I watched the first season of the anime and then I read the rest of the manga, and it wasn't really unpredictable, but it was fun. Like, you can just read it and turn your brain off to it, and it's a nice read for when you're stressed. Don't really have to think of the plot because it's very linear, and it's just sort of dumb fun. You got the classic shonen trio, you got the token female, the villain is alright, the characters are okay, if not a little bit like under fleshed out. Like, most of the Hashiras didn't get enough time to be fully fleshed out, so I couldn't personally be invested with them, because to me they were more like carbon cutouts that were supposed to be important characters, but the story didn't give them enough time to be important. And I've heard a lot of people say that the ending was rushed. To me, most shonen endings feel rushed, so that wasn't really very different. Most endings to animes in general, especially shonen, are horrible and everybody hates them. I don't know, apparently shonen mangakas don't know how to end a manga. I don't know, I mean, I thought that the ending was okay. I didn't really care about the Hashiras, honestly, because they got their backstory said like right before they died, and then it's just like, then they're dead. I didn't really hate any part of the story. I don't think any part of the story is really different enough to hate, because it's just sort of so bland. I mean, the main character is typical goody two-shoes. You have the coward, and you have the crazy animalistic one, and then the woman who doesn't speak, and there's a joke in there somewhere about shonen women. At the end of the day, if it's your favorite anime, then go for it. If you don't like it, then don't go for it. I really don't understand why it's become such an anime cornerstone, but I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it. I mean, I get why people like it so much. It's the animation. Thank you to Ufotable. You rarely find an adaptation of a manga that makes the manga much better in the anime, but Demon Slayer is one of those cases. Usually it's the reverse. But I actually read, like I said, the second half of the Demon Slayer manga because I wasn't going to wait after I watched the first season, and yeah, the best part of it is definitely the animation. There's kind of no point in reading Demon Slayer because the animation is the only really spectacular part about it. There's really no other interesting part, and you kind of lose your focus quickly because it's kind of boring. But for the people who really like the action scenes, I'd say that Demon Slayer is a perfect anime for people who like battles and stuff. I know that some people just watch an anime for the battles, so that's the perfect anime for you. Anyway, bye.